Now, there are certain circumstances when you can use the AC method by itself to factor a trinomial, and that would only work when this leading coefficient a is 1. If it's anything besides 1, you actually have to use the AC method and then factoring by grouping, because you're essentially splitting this b and creating a 4-term polynomial. So let me show you an example of each. If we have x squared plus 5x plus 6, the leading coefficient is 1, so we can use just the AC method. So to do that, we have to take 1, because there's a 1 here, 1 for A times 6 for C equals 6. Now we have to think, what two numbers, when multiplied together, equal 6, but when combined, when added, equals 5, which is B. So we know that it's going to be positive 2 and positive 3. So we can rewrite this just with those numbers, x plus 2 and x plus 3. So when we go back and we FOIL, we'll do the first, which is x squared, inside, plus 2x, outside, plus 3x, and then last, plus 6. Now combine like terms. We have x squared plus 5x plus 6, and we're back to our original trinomial. Now let's use the equation that you have, your trinomial. This one, the coefficient is 2, so we have to use the AC method to split it up into a 4-term polynomial and then factor by grouping. So for your equation, we have 2x squared plus 7x plus 3. Now we're going to use the AC method. So we multiply A, which is 2, by 3, which is C, and we're going to get 6. Now what two numbers can we multiply together to get 6, but when added together, make B, which is 7? So we know that is going to be 1 and 6. So we can rewrite this, and it is the same equation. 2x squared plus 6x plus 1x. You don't have to write the 1, but I'm going to just for demonstrating. Plus 3. And you can see these two equations are exactly the same, because when you combine like terms, 6x plus 1x is 7x. So it's the same equation, it's just splitting the b. So now that we have our 4-term polynomial, now we can do the factoring by grouping portion. So we're going to just make an imaginary line right here. First, we're going to group this section, 2x squared plus 6x. Now let's factor out. What is the greatest common factor? So we know that each of them has at least one x, and each of them we can take a 2 out. So for this, we could take 2x, and what are we left with? We're left with x plus 3. All right, and now we can do the positive 1x plus 3 and find the greatest common factor. And the important thing to remember is when you are pulling out the greatest common factor, you have to make sure what's left is the same as what you have in the parentheses over here. So with x plus 3, the only thing you could pull out of it is 1. So we have 1, and again, that's going to be a positive 1, and we're left with the x plus 3. So since these two terms are the same, we can pull out this 2x and the positive 1. So we have 2x plus 1, we're combining these, multiplied by x plus 3, and this will be your final answer using the AC method followed by factoring by grouping. So remember, you can do the AC method, make it really, really quick and simple, only when the leading coefficient is 1. If it is anything besides 1, you do the AC method to split the b, and then factoring by grouping to finish off the expression. And that's all you have to do. Hope it helps.